Hey everybody, I'm Benjamin Tansky and welcome to Ping Me Maybe. Ping Me Maybe. The podcast. We're going to talk about enterprise networking, telecommunication, cloud infrastructure, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, on and on and on we go. You know, a really fun topic to talk about is the cloud still needs a network. Ironically, one of my most favorite things to tell customers is that the cloud is just someone else's computer. It's just someone else's computer. It's that simple. People love talking about cloud migration as though it magically eliminates infrastructure. It doesn't. The cloud depends on, drum roll please, data centers. It still depends on cooling systems. It still depends on power. And it still depends on networking. And most importantly, it still depends on reliable connectivity between your business and those cloud platforms. If your internet goes down, I don't care how many cloud applications you have, Microsoft 365, Google Workspace, Salesforce, AWS, on and on and on. They're all equally unavailable if nobody can reach them. I hope you understand that part. That's really important. Connectivity isn't becoming less important. It's becoming more important than ever before. It's becoming more important than ever before. That's connectivity. The cloud only works if you can actually get to it. And speaking of networks, let's take a look at what happened this week. Let's see. Outages, maybe some outages of the week. It seems like no matter how much technology advances, something somewhere always breaks. This week was no exception. It really wasn't, and it never will be. Around the world, we saw hundreds of significant network disruptions caused by everything from fiber cuts and routing issues to software bugs and power failures. Somewhere, there's always a network engineer who was just about to enjoy lunch when every monitor in the network operations center suddenly turned bright red. If you worked or work in IT, you know that feeling. The alert goes off. Your phone starts ringing. Your boss wants updates every 5 minutes, and somehow everyone assumes you personally unplugged the internet. One outage that really caught my attention was caused by something incredibly simple. A carrier suffered a major disruption after what ultimately came down to a software-related issue. It's another reminder that today's infrastructure is unbelievably complex. Sometimes the biggest outages don't start with a hurricane or a backhoe cutting through fiber. Sometimes they start with a configuration change that looked perfectly fine during the maintenance window. Here's the funny thing. Every executive tells me their business absolutely cannot afford downtime. Then I ask them how many internet providers they have, and they proudly answer one. That's kind of like saying your business can't afford to lose power, but you only own one extension cord. That for a second. AI is finally growing up. Now let's talk about artificial intelligence. Everyone's talking about AI. Everyone says they're an AI company these days. Some companies are doing amazing things. They truly are. Others basically renamed the search button and called it innovation. And that's cool too. Go for it. Where AI is becoming genuinely exciting is inside network operations. We finally are seeing systems that can recognize patterns, predict failures before they happen, identify abnormal traffic, and help engineers resolve issues faster than ever before. That's AI I actually get excited about. Not AI creating pictures of cats wearing business suits. That's kind of funny though. Why not? AI that actually keeps businesses online. So technology should solve problems. If AI can prevent an outage before customers even know there was one, that's real innovation. Okay, it's true. Why we built natural wireless different. This brings me to something I'm incredibly passionate about. Incredibly. At Natural Wireless, we looked at enterprise connectivity differently. We asked ourselves a simple question. Okay? Why are businesses trusting their entire operation to a single connection? Why are businesses trusting their entire operation to a single connection? Our dedicated fixed wireless fiber service uses two completely independent fixed wireless fiber paths. Those paths terminate into two separate hardened data centers. They're geographically diverse, physically separate, and continuously monitored. If one path experiences an issue, traffic automatically shifts to the second path in real time. No waiting, no manual intervention, no support tickets, no manual intervention, no support tickets, and none of that fancy hold music. Sometimes I like hold music when you're playing Frank Sinatra or something like that. Just real-time automatic failover. You know, businesses are relying on cloud platforms, AI, voice over IP, cybersecurity platforms, payment systems, remote workers, and video conferencing more than ever before in mankind. Ever. Connectivity isn't just internet anymore. Connectivity isn't just internet anymore. I had to repeat that. It's business continuity. It's revenue infrastructure. People often ask why we call it fixed wireless fiber. The answer is simple. We use dedicated fixed wireless fiber technology for the last mile while delivering the enterprise performance and reliability customers expect from traditional fiber without relying entirely on underground infrastructure that's vulnerable to construction damage and utility failures. I hope that was helpful for everyone to understand, because it's truly, truly super important. On to the next topic here. Event Pro, the network behind every experience. Let's switch gears and talk about live events. If you've ever had the privilege to attend a concert, it is a privilege because they are expensive and they are unique and they are cool, or a corporate conference, a fashion show, product launch, a sporting event, or television production, chances are you never thought about the network. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. Registration, ticket scanning, credit card processing, broadcast production, live streaming, security cameras. I'm going to keep going on and on. Influencer uploads. I can keep going over here. Guest Wi-Fi. Everything. Everything depends on reliable connectivity. Everything does. That's why we created Natural Wireless Event Pro. We provide dedicated, temporary internet, enterprise Wi-Fi, on-site engineers, and resilient infrastructure designed specifically for live events. When everything works perfectly, nobody notices. Everyone gets a pat on the back. Everyone's happy. That's the highest compliment we can receive. Okay? It's true. This is Ben's take. Here's my opinion for the week. All right? Bandwidth is becoming a commodity. Reliability is not. Almost everyone can sell bandwidth. Very few companies can deliver true resiliency. Customers don't remember how fast their internet was on Tuesday afternoon. They remember whether it stayed online during the biggest meeting of the year. That's what they remember. Infrastructure isn't the most glamorous part of technology. It's not. It's like the plumbing in your house. It's not the most glamorous, but you need it. Without it, you'll let you fill in the blank there. But it's the foundation that everything else depends on. All right, let's wrap this up here. I got shit to do. That's good. That's good. Ping Me Maybe. Obviously, Ping Me Maybe is that song, Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen. One of my favorites. So many summer memories from that song when it came out. That's how you know how old I am. If you enjoyed today's show, you know, give me a thumbs up. Write me a comment. If you want to talk about something specific, shoot me a comment, a DM, an email. But listen, each week I'll do my best. I'll break down some stories, talk about enterprise networking, AI, cybersecurity, technology shaping the industry. Thanks for spending part of your day with me. I appreciate it. Hope you like my tie. Hope you do. It's Holland and Sherry. Keep your packets flowing, keep your latency low, and remember, the cloud is only as resilient as the network underneath it. All right, I'll see you next week. You know what it's time for?